One Professor Phineas Duckworth to employ the jet's engine fuel as a sort of napalm that could be diverted through nozzles on the jet's wings in an effort to either frighten the birds away or, if that failed, quickly carbonize them so they could be more efficiently ingested by the jet's engine. The inventor's first attempted solution was to install large water tanks based on these on the aircraft. Here is an early prototype, which became figure 1 of the parent application of the double 000 patent. Used water sprays technology similar to that used for teeth cleaning. Sorry, Roger.
Bird strike avoidance, is it not?
Object. Leading.
Overruled.
May I ask why, Robert?
No.
And Mr. Firm is mocking the witness.
Well, this is cross-examination. There has to be some mocking. All about it.
Put your hands up. Come on. Come on. Faster. Faster. What's your problem? Hey. Hey. We got him. I can't believe we kidnapped international superstar Peter Gunner for a third time.
Whoa. I don't want to hear about this now. How many times have I told you not to tell your attorneys about your kidnappings?
Sorry, boss.
Good morning. What can I do for you? Good evening, counsel. Long time no talk.
From The Office. However, I've also been in a series of movies about hangovers. And believe it or not, Mike Tyson's tattoo artist sued one of the movies for my awesome face tattoo. Whatever.
I'm a third-year law student at John Marshall, who has discovered the most efficient daily schedule by allocating 2.6 hours to sleep, 55 minutes to eating, 42 minutes to travel, 22 minutes on personal hygiene, and 1.6 hours on communicating with others. I can maximize the study of law to 18.49 hours per day. I'm also being considered as a spokesperson for the 5-Hour Energy Drink.
A&M Records versus Napster.
What in the world does Napster have to do with these images?
That opinion stunk, just like those videos.
My name's Polly Planter.
Gruff, Gardner Gruff.
Please, have a seat.
I need some advice about how I can use these here Roundup Ready seeds. They appear to be genetically modified. I have this big fat contract. I've read this contract over and over, but I don't know what it means. I'm a farmer, you know. Did I mention I'm a farmer?
Well, the answer's maybe. We think you can, and we think we can help you beat Monsanto in court if they sue you. We'd sure like to give it a try.
Ha! That's all I wanted to hear. I can't wait to tell Daddy that we can replant from our second crop.
All right, well, let us know if you hear from Monsanto.
All right.
So I said to my people, nobody sleeps until this guy is out. I want him excluded, and you better believe we want him. We found his high school chem lab grades, and sure enough.
Johnny, how was your weekend?
It was twisted. I'll tell you what, I got this killer hangover though. Sunday Funday got real weird. Trying to put my fantasy football team together real quick, so give me just a second.
Were you trying to contact you for a while now? I know I called the cell phone that I have, but it was disconnected.
Oh, that phone is long gone. I got super hammer-faced one night, left it in the cab. No, I'm lucky I got home that night. The last mentor I had just would not stop complaining. The guy, I don't know what the guy wanted from me. I mean, he just liked to hear himself talk, you know what I mean? He was really old. He just didn't get it, you know?
I'm sure he meant very well.
No, this guy was crazy. He'd get all worked up, fame would pop out of his forehead, and look at him with his crazy eyes. I'd have to be like, step off, bro.
Copy Christian Louboutin shoes. It's a Frenchie smackdown, and you'd have to get the Supreme Court to stop all of this nonsense. Put your hands together and please welcome Louboutin.
Hi, Mr. Louboutin. I understand that you're French and that you make shoes.
Oui, but I do not only make these shoes. I make iconic women's half-fashion designer footwear. I chose the color red because the red gave my shoes energy. Red is engaging. Red is sexy.
The first sail doctrine says that you should never ride on a boat the first time it sails.
DMCA is an acronym for what federal statute?
The Don't Mess with Copyright Act.
How so?
Do make copies anytime.
Copyright developments will head to the 7th Circuit in FlavorWorks.
FlavorWorks? Yeah, boy!
Flavor Flav has nothing to do with this case, but thanks for that.
Well, I know this. I've seen Judges Pinnell and Evans at Penny Peg's porch many times. I'm just saying.
I saw them throw Judge Bush out of Penny Peg's.
Even if the audience is big, in this case big means really big, since there was 200,000 people in the mall that day and perhaps millions more listening live on radio and TV.
The point?
Size does not matter.
Rights in the commodity seats would be exhausted because the sales of seats to the grain elevator was authorized.
I am not sure exhausted seeds would work.
No, it's the seeds that are exhausted. Or it's not the seeds. It's the patent rights that are exhausted.
Indeed, there are protesters. This is a reporter standing outside of Monsanto Corporation. I'm here with Mr. Crunchy from the Consumers Against Monsanto organization. Mr. Crunchy, can you tell us why you are protesting Monsanto?
Well, I tell you what, man, this is like it's like weird science. Monsanto's into this crazy science fiction stuff. They got genetically modified seeds, and it's turning into frankenfood, and we don't trust it. I mean, how are we supposed to know where our food comes from? And if it turns out that what's in our food is making us sick, then how are we supposed to get it out? Corporations are good at making money. They're bad at making food. Farmers are good at making food and bad. Well, look, the point is that corporate entities know no responsibility to individual health. It only knows shareholder wealth. Monsanto is the evil seed of corporate greed.
All right. Indeed, we have protesters who are against Monsanto.
Mr. McMillian, if you're right, I noticed that the poor farmers got to buy seeds every year with the fancy patented seeds that your client sells. Now, that doesn't bother me, but I think somebody on this court needs to say something that suggests that we're vaguely not completely biased in your favor.
I can't believe I got the client who makes dry cleaning pads. So freaking lame.
This looks a little bit like lime green to me.
Are you kidding? This is green gold. Sun glow, baby. Green gold, green gold, green gold, green gold.
Well, I just have to say, that green gold color is marvelous. But humor me for a moment. Bring your piece and its color directly into the light. Now move it back into the shadow. Now back into the light. Like I said, the color is fierce. I love the sheen and almost metallic look of the press pad. It's like the press pad is saying, "Rawr, bring me your dirty, dirty laundry."
This has been codified in 15 USC. I'm gonna kick your ass.